Hey, what's shaking today, Aries? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. How's it going? So guys, it's time for April bonus reading. And this is the reading that I do just towards the end of the month. And I scour the internet for new and interesting readings to do for you guys. And I found this one called Clear the Cobwebs, which I found incredibly fascinating because it looks at the difference between your conscious and subconscious mind, and they're not always on the same level. So I think this is going to be a really important one. Sorry. So I hope you guys really enjoy the reading, and I hope it resonates. And if the whole read doesn't resonate, like, definitely look for that one piece of information or that one card that's going to connect with you the most. And let me know down below in the comments which part of the reading was the most beneficial to you, that you resonated with, because I'm always fascinating to know which part of the reading means the most to you. And when you subscribe, make sure that you take a moment to tap the notification bell. And if you guys are current subscribers, please tap the notification bell, because I'm getting so many messages from my viewers that my videos aren't coming up on your timeline. And you know, since it's my journey to assist you guys on your journey, it's really important that you catch my messages, because these come from, you know, our guides and like from my heart to yours. So let's see with the first card, the surface. What is occupying your conscious mind right now? So let's have a look at that. One sec. So you've got the Six of Cups here. This is pretty fascinating. So your conscious mind could be looking at, you know, your glory days from days gone by, like yesteryear. You could be hoping that a situation comes back around for you, like maybe you missed an opportunity at a great job, or you just lived in a better place, or maybe you had a happier time when you were a kid, or, you know, it's some era. If you're looking back at your history, like what was the most beautiful and comfortable, and how can I get that back, or I wish I could be there. So I can see this is taking up a lot of space in a lot of your minds here. So I'm not sure if that's going to be a benefit or a detriment to you guys. You know, and I think it can be really tricky to look back at things and sort of look at them with rose-colored glasses, or sort of romanticize memories. And sometimes it's just legitimately wishing that, you know, some person or a scenario would come back again. And I totally understand that. So let's see what is occupying your subconscious mind right now. And this is going to be, I'm fascinated. So let's have a look here. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the Four of Cups here. So maybe someone got away, you know, or maybe an opportunity got away. Maybe you disappointed yourself in the past, because you've got the Four of Cups. And this could be why you have sort of this wistful yearning for things to come back around. This is just really occupying multiple levels of your brain, you know, so it's probably not a great thing for you guys to kind of be stuck in this path where it's just coming back around and say, oh, I wish that hadn't happened, or I wish this had happened a different way. Oh, look at this huge mistake that I made in the past, or I just let that person go, or I should have gone to university. I'm seeing a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda here so far. And it's like it's taking everything, you know. It's not just one layer, it's permeated like the whole cycle of your waking and sleeping thoughts. So wow. So I don't know if this is a good thing or not, you guys. I mean, this could be, are you projecting that into your future so that you can see it manifest? Or are you looking back at it and feeling really sad and feeling like you made a big mistake? And I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. It's like, okay, well, I really made a mess out of that, so how can I make it better here? Or are you looking back and saying, oh, I really made a mess out of that, you know? So if you stop the sentence at, oh man, like I really blew that, are you adding an agenda to it? Or are you just sitting there simply and wishing that you hadn't have blown your whole world apart? So I think that's going to make all the difference in the world. But let's keep on pulling cards here and what you should be focusing on. Okay, that's great. That's called the direction card. Interesting. 9 of Wands here, you guys. So it's like you are going on the right path with the 9 of Wands. And, you know, it's been quite a journey, and you've probably had an emotional up and down here with the 4 and 6 of Cups. You know, but you're being inspired to keep going. You might just want to do a quick little readjust with the 9 of Wands. You don't want to quit. You are on the right path. Even it could feel like, you know, some sort of a black hole that you're just sort of stuck in it, and it feels a little bit of like that scene from The Wizard of Oz where you're being swept away. But do you know what I mean? And I can actually see that some of you are stuck in, it feels like kind of a tornado of thoughts, and you're really just being bumped around. But really getting the sense that there's a reason for this, and what you should be focusing on and is just going easy on yourself during this time, because I feel like it's really important for some reason that there could be more than just, you know, wishful thinking towards the past. I'm seeing that many of you could be strong enough to bring it into your current reality. So give yourself a break, you know, because I really see, it's happening for a reason. You know, there's something that's going to come back like equally as powerful as what you perceive to have let go in the past, and maybe you weren't ready for it at that time. So the universe, I really strongly see that it's going to give you a second chance at that thing that you think that you missed out on with the 4 of Cups. So let's see the clutter. What thoughts do you need to release? Oh boy. Okay, so I mean, the Fool card is starting over again. So, and it's also just representing every single thing in the universe that you can go any different direction that you want to go in. So I really think that you're having a lot of reboot thinking. I want to pull another card over top of that one because it just seems a little bit innocuous to me. And I really think that you're looking at things in a whole bunch of different scenarios with the Fool card, and thinking and kind of berating yourself a little bit. So let's pull another card here. So pull the World card on top of the Fool card, and this is the thoughts that you need to release. So any other thought than, you know, knowing that you're spectacular and you're on top of the world, and stop doubting yourself. And this is probably why you need to take a break from everything, because you need to readjust the way you're thinking. Instead of seeing things as being like, you know, you missed the boat, or, you know, feeling sort of sad for yourself, which is just not a good place for an Aries to be, because you can really get sucked down the drain on that one. Do you know what I mean? And following that thought process. So you've got the 9 of Wands here for a reason. So it's that you can stop like acting a fool and acting like sorry for yourself, and really bring out that champion, you guys. And I know everybody has a sad story. I'm not trying to minimize any sort of drama or trauma or anything that you could have gone through, but where are you right now, and how many different directions are you able to go into? If you want to, like, if you allow yourself if you give yourself the permission to readjust your life where you are right now, you know, and maybe something could come back in that was like rivals or equals or exceeds what you may have had in the past, you know, because there's always room for new beginnings here, but maybe you're not allowing it to come in. You know what I mean? Because you're stuck in the past a little bit, and maybe it'll be even better than before. So let's see the actions, the first steps toward clearing your mind and getting focused. Well, here it is. You know, so you've got the 2 of Swords. So you just need to make a decision. What is it that you want for yourself? Like, do you really want to be stuck romanticizing the past? And maybe it was a beautiful past, and maybe it was a huge horrific mess. But is that you? Do you want to live in the past? Like, do you know what I mean? Or do you want to open up all your timelines and move forward on a new adventure and a new beginning, and be on top of the world with literally the World card? Do you know what I mean? But you just have to decide, Aries. You know, your first step towards clearing your mind and getting focused is knowing what you want. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Power of Love, and let's try and help that out a little bit. But I think that so many of you could bring back something that got away from you the first time. I think it's really just going to depend on how you feel about it and what you think about it. I was going to pull that one, but I'm being told not to. Hold on. Deck cut. Vision. Okay, I pulled this one for Pisces too. So it says no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. So, you know, things might have happened that really threw you off balance, and maybe you didn't get what you wanted in the past, but it's for a reason. Like, everything happens for a reason, you guys. And I think it could be really important to research, you know, your soul journey and the commitment that your soul makes to its own growth before you come down here. And it can really help to understand why things go wrong, why your family gets blown apart, why you make these big, you know, stupid mistakes, or why tragedy strikes you. And like, your higher self is aware of all of this and guiding you on your path. And even though sometimes it's so painful or so tragic, it's all part of your journey, and it can really help you to sort of move forward and start over again, instead of like being stuck, like literally stuck in your own head and going, wow, I wish that had worked out differently, or, you know, why did that person pass away that I love so much, or, you know, why did that person marry somebody else when I was here and I loved them, or why didn't I move away? You know, it's like you've got a real case of the what ifs here. And it could be holding you back from something that is somehow, it's not going to be better, but it'll be equally as good in a different way. And I'm being guided here to pull another Gilded Tarot card. I feel like there's something so incomplete, Aries, that is it feels like it's just sort of out of your grasp somehow. And I feel like you're not letting yourself feel it because you're bound by a tragic incident. So the world is opening up to you in a way that it never has before. With the Seven of Cups, you just have to allow it to come in, and you deserve it, you know, and you deserve it no matter what happened. If it was good, bad, tragic, funny, you know, whatever happened in the past, and you do deserve the finest future. You deserve the best present day of all time, simply for being you. You are enough, Aries. You know, whatever happened in your past, you can release it with love. And people that have passed on, you guys, they're still always going to be with you, and they want you to live your best life right now. They don't want you to sit and steep yourself in misery because they're no longer here. Or if somebody chose another partner over top of you. And I'm seeing for many of you that this is to do with something that happened in your romantic past that you just feel like you're never going to recover from. Like maybe you messed up the love of your life when you were a teenager, or, you know, you married the wrong person, or they married the wrong person, or whatever sort of Greek tragedy in your romantic life. I think you can still respect the past and understand that you did the best that you could. And sometimes people are called upon to go back to the other side so that they can act as your angel, or maybe they need to be the angel to somebody else. And there's just some circumstances that you're never ever going to fully understand, but you deserve to take that cup that the universe is offering you, and it's full of love for you, and it wants to see you soar. So guys, really deep reading. I'm gonna leave it there for you guys. So I hope you were able to get some sort of comfort from the reading. So I'll see you guys another time. Bye for now. Bye.